Boba T, Gnarly, Tesla, Gnarly. Keep going because I'm sure this song is already stuck in your mind. Katseye presented a new track on April 3rd and today we're here to spill the tea. I haven't watched any reaction videos, so nothing could influence my first impression and my opinion on this video, so I think you will find something interesting in this video. I already have a take on Katseye on the channel, so I recommend you watching it before or after this one. Let's go without further ado, because why waste time? When I watched the first teaser for the single, I didn't have like any emotions. It was just a set of pretty shots, which is very common for K-pop teasers, but the second one, I was just blown away. I couldn't wait for the release because this teaser was so tasty, so yummy, so juicy, and left you wanting more. And then came the day when Gnarly finally dropped. It was the long-awaited comeback, almost a year since Touch, and honestly Touch got very viral. It was on repeat all day long, all year. I mean, it was good, it was viral, but we all got tired of Touch. When I heard the first line of the song from Yoonchi, I was like, such a sweet accent and her expressions are wild. I'm ready for more. And then it got really messy, like in a bad way. Boba T, Tesla made me cringe. I don't like Elon Musk. Who does? Okay, it's personal. So we're here in a lyrical part of the song. Lyrically, the song just can't make it, not at all. A lot of swearing. The vibe is I'm the best, I'm the chic, you all are jealous, you all are nothing, and I'm everything. From that perspective, I don't see the point in even considering this track lyrically. My dears, I do not have anything against such songs. I listen to them myself. They boost my self-esteem and well-being or just mood. For example, Lifestyle by Lisa, I'd also classify as one of those meaningless songs that boost self-esteem. Like, they have any meaning, but like they are supposed to have a meaning. They're about money, they're about self-confidence, but generally just read the lyrics of Gnarly. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Again, I don't see anything bad here, but probably that is more than fans expected. And if we are being completely honest, today a song doesn't even need to have a minimal meaning to get viral and to go viral. It's sad at this point, but it is what it is. TikTok made it this way and we all are consuming. Many things can go viral without much effort. The beats and the melody of the song are just on point. The whole song is supposed to be rap, right? I was very curious to hear the rap from each member. About the sound, I found it a bit strange because for quite a while I couldn't even say who sings the line. Lars, Manon, Sophia's, Yoonchi voice, like it got this theme for a while. I don't know if it's because of the autotune, and I feel like what I just said is very messy and very unclear, but I hope you understand it. Like they sound the same because of the voice effects or because of the autotune. I couldn't tell who sings what. Okay? Is it understandable? Sophia barely has a part in the song and that's sad to me. But a fair and good division of parts in Gnarly is actually impossible because of the length of the song. Considering the music video and editing, this is top level. Even if you try your best to find something to criticize, there is nothing to criticize. Hype invested a lot of money into this, you can see it and it's cool. The costumes, the makeup, it's all top notch. But all of this is company effort. What about the members themselves? They were already very highly skilled during the debut era and Touch era, and in Gnarly it's just on a heavenly level. You watch their performances and you're just speechless. I don't think I've ever felt like this. After watching the stage performance, I still went and rewatched the fan cams of each member. For me, especially Yoonchi and Daniela stood out. They're so good. Daniela is just born for this concept, and we all knew Yoonchi had the potential for such charisma, but I never expected this level. Daniela and Yoonchi is insanely good. Like Yoonchi is such a slay, and Daniela, I can't get enough of her this era. All the other members, of course, are amazing, and what's cool is that they're all on a very high level. So no one stands out by overperforming, but no one gets forgotten either. Unfortunately, this often happens in K-pop groups, for example Blackpink and Baby Monsters, or ITZY for example. Baby Monsters are probably the brightest example of how one member is oftenly overperforming others. Feel free to share your examples in the comments, but for me it's like that now. The choreography in this track is also amazing. Apparently it was was choreographed by the well-known choreographer Sienna. And as you know, maybe as you yourself consider, there were complaints that Gnarly is purely for TikTok, cheap, uninteresting, unversatile, but viral. I can agree with that, not fully though. Like, Gnarly is really good for TikTok, and obviously it will do well there. No complaints, no doubts. But I believe that we ourselves are responsible for what we make viral. TikTok can bring in a lot of money and make you popular overnight. You just need to go viral, and you don't have to put a lot of efforts into viral content, but it still goes viral and you still get money and people still know you. So, you know, it's like that in our era, in our century. So can we blame Katseye for making their track designed to go viral? I don't think so. Nevertheless, although all the group's tracks are short, I don't really like that at all with Gnarly. I really wish Gnarly was longer, it had a bridge or maybe some vocal parts, or maybe even more rap, but I wish it was a bit longer. What I also would like us to talk about is the fact that Gnarly feels like an intro, thanks to the fact that it's purely a rap song with very unusual lyrics, with very hype beat. It feels like just an intro to a full album. With Touch though, or Debut, there wasn't that feeling. They sound like complete short songs, but Gnarly, I don't know about you, maybe it's just my subjective impression, but it feels like an intro, not like a whole song. But overall, I really like this track. When I looked at the comments right after watching the video for the first time, I already thought about how I'd release this video talking about how good it is and how everyone would say I just want to seem different from everyone else. And it's easy to understand this opinion though, because not many people like Gnarly. It's not what we expected after waiting all year, and it's easy to understand the opinion that Gnarly is bad for something that we've been waiting for so long. I truly think that if this is really old, that Catseye are releasing until next year and we will have to wait a year more, it will be very disappointing, especially for their fans. But I'm sure we are still getting some mini album or some more tracks. So let's wait and see what we are gonna get. But for now, for me, subjectively, Gnarly is insanely good. Not lyrically, yes, but every other part is very good for me. I wouldn't even use very good to describe it. It's gorgeous, it's slay. That's my take on Gnarly. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I still read every single comment. Thank you so much for the support, for all the likes and comments. Leave your thoughts below. Gnarly is very controversial, so we are gonna have something to talk about. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye! Next video is coming.